and that and much more. Let's welcome on board Mr. K. Ravi Kumar, the former CMD at BHEL. Mr. Kumar, hi, good morning, and thank you so much for your time today. First of all, talk to us about how you are reading this, not announcement, but at least the fact that we're hearing that the Indian government could be opening up the bidding process to Chinese companies for its projects. And also, how do you think the competitive landscape within India is going to start shaping up if this actually comes true?
Good morning. Thanks for giving an opportunity to talk in ET Now. I've been associated with ET Now right from beginning when this channel was started. So thank you very much once again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. As far as the uh, power sector is concerned, I just saw it is about 252 megawatt is the non-coal and 217 megawatt is the coal-based power plants. They want to bring it down 97 gigawatt by 2025, and they don't want to encourage coal-based power plants beyond 2035 as of now. So that means roughly about 10,000 megawatt of coal-based power will be added in the next 10 years per year. So if you see that rate, there are enough players in India, both L&D and BHEL are there. So I don't think there will be the Chinese will be interested in setting up a JV or something like that in India, as far as the power projects are concerned. It's not possible for them, because it will take 3 to 4 years to come to uh, production, and then supply it will be a big thing. The second thing which is coming is Chinese are good equipment suppliers, but as when it comes to erection and commissioning, what I have seen, and also in EPC jobs, that is EPC with O&M. Nowadays, the tender is totally integrated with EPC and O&M. The Chinese players are not able to bid effectively. So L&D and BHEL have got an advantage over Chinese. The third thing, as far as I'm concerned, is that the Chinese boilers are not very suited, that I have been telling during my earlier interviews also, for various types of coals that they use in India. See, the same power plant will use almost worst coal and best coal. If you see, it will be a large difference. And the boilers are not that designed to take on this type of variation. See, for example, if I don't want to go into too many details, but the NTPC specification says that reheater spray and superheater spray and heat rate, everything has to be same for all the coals. So that type of thing, I do not think their boilers will meet. So as far as TG is concerned, also it is very difficult. They are very susceptible for frequency variation. So I feel the competition will not be much as far as power projects are concerned. As far as railways are concerned, the Indian manufacturers are making suitable to Indian railways. So I do not think they can come and really do in the next 3 4 years. Probably after that, they may come into rolling stock tenders for railways. So this is the thing that I am feeling. So as far as power sector is concerned, there is a big, uh, I do not see any big impact. But also, you see, recently, yesterday, BHL has won a gasification contract that is about 4,500 crores, and it is going to be really beneficial to BHL. That opens a big line actually. See, earlier plants were based on coal, so coal to fertilizer, coal to urea, Talcher and Ramagundam, but
Right.
it was not very successful. But with coal gasification technology, if it is perfected, that opens up a big opportunity for a lot of capital good players. So I feel that the impact will not be much on capital goods players. This is, I mean, you have to take it positively only, because the turnkey and O&M capabilities, EPC and O&M capabilities are not there, and they don't want to bid for those contracts. Only L&T and BHL will have an advantage.
Right. Mr. Kumar, very, very clear thoughts, but I just want to quickly clarify one piece of all of this. So one is how likely is this legislation of sorts likely to get passed, firstly? If it were to get passed, the impact you are suggesting is only after maybe 3 to 4 years. for the next 3 to 4 years, most of these companies have protected order books and therefore should not be a concern. Is that the right way to look at this?
No, what I was telling is, as far as power projects are concerned, Chinese may not be a competition in the next 10 years. And government has told beyond 10 years, they are not going to put any coal-based power plant. But as far as railway stock is concerned, or switchgear is concerned, or transmission is concerned, if you see HVDC, the Siemens collaboration is there. Siemens and all, Alstom, TND, they are all there. So I do not think there will be a big competition from Chinese, because the sector was opened up right from 1971. So at that time itself, they have not come in a big way. So unless you establish a unit in India, it is difficult for them to supply only the equipment and go back. So and Chinese, they want to supply only equipments. This is what I find in when I was there. Now I don't know whether they do not have any JV in India for doing the rest of the jobs like EPC, O&M and all that. So I feel the opportunities are very limited as far as Chinese are concerned. But the legislation also, there will be a lot of political uplevel, because imports are going up and exports are not coming because of so many restrictions by US and all that. So there is going to be definitely rupee is depreciating. So there may not be it will not be a good suggestion to, and capacity is there. Two companies are there, and
Correct.
you are telling after 10 years there is not much going to be much in thermal.
Correct.
So I do not think there is any logic in encouraging Chinese imports unless you want to have a political advantage.
Correct. Mr. Kumar, there's no lack of potential for players in the space, and you've served as the former chairman, managing director, and therefore you've got a very good lens as to what's playing out. Talk to us. Can BHEL, in terms of order book, there is no concern at all, but in terms of order execution, can it materially try and accelerate order execution, in your opinion? And if so, how quickly?
Yeah, as far as BHL is concerned, it is they are outsourcing most of the works actually nowadays. So that means the execution is likely to be faster. If you see the second quarter results of BHEL, it is quite good, and compared to first quarter, it is about 7,700 crores, and they may end up at about 35,000 crores at the end of the year. So there is not much impact as far as BHL is concerned. BHL, if they want to execute, it is not the boiler and turbine which gets delayed. It is the balance of plant. It is the other equipments which get delayed, foundations, civil works. They are getting delayed actually. So unless, BHL makes up all those things as far as possible, but there are loose ends coming here. See, as far as ash handling, coal handling, and also if you see the foundations, so they are taking a little more time. So if BHL speeds up those things, definitely there is a huge opportunity, because they have a 2 lakh crore order book, and if they can easily raise up to from 35,000 to 60,000 crores, because they have done 52,000 crores. When I was there, it was around 48 or something like that. Later, it was 52. They can go up to 52, and these projects, they have a cycle time of 48 months. So they can execute these projects, definitely. And also diversify into coal gasification is one area where they can make fertilizer and other things. It is an opportunity for them to really come up. BHL set up a combined cycle plant way back in 72. So they have a very good experience as far as coal is concerned. They had an R&D on coal only.
Right.
So definitely it opens up a big opportunity, and BHL should cash on it.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Kumar, for sparing the time and giving us this perspective.